individual ones.
Yes.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Sandhya.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you? It's so good to see you.
So good to see you. I really look forward to our, once in 2 weeks lives where we try to help amazing moms like ourselves answer styling, fashion styling, and gifting answers. So, what are we talking about today?
Right, this week, you had a great project for us, and it was graduation guest. So, how to get dressed up if you are a graduation guest, and then what gifts to give the new grad. And we're talking about this, we're getting into graduation season, it's coming up. We're not quite there yet. The students are still working on their projects, but it'll be here before you know it. So, we want to get ready, right?
Yeah, so I know a lot of moms, a lot of people who are going for their nephews, nieces, graduations have started looking out for what to wear. So we thought that this would be a super helpful video. But before we go any further, we want to introduce ourselves. So hi, my name is Sandhya Garg. You may or may not remember me from Project Runway season 13, your and my favorite fashion reality show. It's still going on strong with Heidi Klum, no more Tim Gunn, but Christian Siriano, and all your favorite designers are in there. And if you want to see what craziness and fun stuff I have been up to, you can go check my website on sandhyagarg.com right here. sandhyagarg.com. And Melissa, tell us about yourself.
Right. So my name is Melissa. I've been a fashion designer for about 20 years, and I make the Straw Hat Bike Helmet, which is a bicycle helmet that looks like a straw hat. We've had a lot of amazing customers through the years, one of them being Martha Stewart, which was fabulous. But I also do like an April Fool's helmet every year. So if you're curious about that, go visit my website, BikePretty.com. Check out what weirdness I have. I won't give it away.
And except for being amazing designers and business women, we are moms to fabulous kids, so we have a lot going on in our lives, and we feel like style and dressing up should be easy. Being active, looking good, looking pretty should be effortless. And because it is so effortless for us, because we've made it so, we want to be here, help you guys kind of figure out style and fashion so it could be super effortless for you and make you feel confident, pretty, and good about yourself.
That's right. I think we just want women to feel their best no matter what their circumstances. And like, it doesn't have to be difficult. So we kind of want to demystify dressing up so that you get dressed and you go out there and you feel great and you don't have to worry about your clothes.
Yeah, no more like I'm not sure if I'm looking pretty and all about yes, I am looking pretty and thank you, thank you, thank you.
I deserve to be, yeah, go out there and get the compliments.
Yeah, just go get your compliments, and that's all we are talking about. So owning your own style.
Yeah.
So Melissa, how was your graduation? When did you graduate? Let's not get into years and numbers, but your experience.
So I was lucky enough to go to FIT in New York, which is a great fashion design school. And it's a really big school. They actually do their graduation not on the school campus. They do it at Radio City Music Hall, which is pretty cool. But they have like thousands and thousands of students when they do this graduation. However, my program, I actually graduated from a very small FIT program in Italy, so we had less than 20 students for that, and it was beautiful. We were in like some cool church in Italy for our graduation, so I've never forgotten it. But I feel like it was really different from like the American graduation ceremonies that I've been to. How about you?
So I used to actually live in Boston, and every May I would see graduations happening at MIT, at Harvard, and I'm like, that's what an American graduation looks like. So I went to London College of Fashion in London, UK. I mean, it's in the name. So we had a wonderful graduation. It was huge. It was several thousand students, everyone, all these design artists, art students in their capes and their hats, by the River Thames, or Thames, as
Wow.
they call it with
Tens.
accent, Thames,
Tens.
by the River Thames. And it was such a wonderful experience. I remember wearing a red dress and being all jittery and, excited. It was such a fun experience right out of the movies. So that's what, my graduation
So
was
did
like.
everybody wear the gowns and the
Yeah,
caps?
yeah, there was gowns, caps with tassels, proper, whatever degrees. It was like the whole ceremony where they announce stuff. You walk in, get your whatever the
The
certificate,
diploma?
diploma,
Yeah.
and walk out. Yeah, so something like that. But it was such a fun experience, and my parents came for it. And this was my second graduation. My first one was in India, in Delhi, because I went to fashion college there, and it was fabulous too. We had like minister of textiles come hand out our degrees, so that was a fun experience. But we were dressed in Indian clothes in India.
Hmm.
But in London, it was more like dresses and stuff, so that was fun too.
Yeah, because it's like a formal ceremony. So you don't want to show up. Well, I guess this is my first question for you, actually. So I know if you're graduating, maybe don't wear jeans, but what if you're attending a graduation? Can you wear jeans?
I think it's kind of inappropriate if you are attending a graduation. It is kind of a somewhat formal occasion, and you have to be dressed respectfully. So, deep plunging necklines, no, showing a lot of leg, probably not. Ripped jeans, kind of looks disrespectful. Flip flops, you want to stay away from all of
So
that. You would
it's
treat them.
formal, it's a little fancy, but it's not like a cocktail party,
Exactly.
right?
You wouldn't wear an evening gown. It wouldn't be a black tie, but
Mm.
you would kind of treat it as like a casual, like a day wedding sort of a thing, or a night evening wedding where you're dressed appropriately. You look put together. You look like you've made an effort. You've just not walked out with your hair all over the place. So like I had a fashion design school graduation, and fashion designers or artists are supposed to, whatever, do whatever they want and not care about how they dress, but everyone was dressed properly for
Yeah.
graduation. Yeah. So if you are graduating, or if you are going to a graduation as a guest, you should dress up on the formal side. When in doubt, dress on more formal side. Cover your arms. If you can do a dress with sleeves, a long dress, a midi length dress, go for that for sure. If that makes sense, Melissa.
I'm totally on the same wavelength with you because I agree. I think it is formal. It's almost like going to like a church occasion where you might want to be a little bit more covered up. Um, but I was also thinking that graduations, if you're going to like a large American campus, you're probably going to have to walk pretty far
Yeah.
from the parking area to the wherever the graduation ceremony is, and a lot of them are held outside in the stadiums. So that's another thing to take into consideration if it's an outdoor ceremony or if it's an indoor ceremony, but you're probably going to have to walk far, and if it's at all outdoors, then you might be in the sun more than you're used to.
Carry a
So
hat.
having your shoulders covered could be a lot more comfortable.
Yes, like I was talking to a mom who's going to like Georgia for her son's graduation, and she was like, "Oh my God, my husband doesn't want to go. It's going to be so hot and humid." And the last time we went, we literally melted. I'm like, "Take a hat, take a hat, wear a nice breezy dress, and that'll make you feel comfortable." That being said, I have seen moms wear heels to a graduation. So no matter how much walking is involved, I have seen people do formal shoes. So if you feel like, you are more polished, if you think the occasion calls for it, and if you can manage to do heels, do wear heels. Graduation is such in once a lifetime moment. You want to get those great photos, you want to make those memories that you are going to look back at after 5 years and be like, oh my god, that was
Yeah.
my graduation, or that was my graduation. So do make that effort of going an extra mile to dress up
Yeah.
beautifully.
I think that's good advice. Maybe if you think you are gonna be, or if you're not sure if you're gonna have to walk a lot, which they might put the overflow parking way far from the ceremony, which is another thing. Maybe go a little bit early because it's gonna be chaotic with all the families trying to find their way around. Maybe bring some of the fancy shoes in your bag. Like it's a good excuse to bring a large handbag with your shoes in there because you don't want to be like suffering because
Yeah,
you walked farther than you expected.
and then I think you can also bring like a small fan. Definitely get your sunglasses, a bottle of water. A lot of graduations do not say that you can't bring a bag. You can bring a bag, so you can always carry these things in a bag, and then quickly change or add
That was
stuff.
good advice. Sunglasses. I'll bring my
Sunglasses,
sunglasses.
water bottle,
Yeah.
maybe a small fan. Melissa's putting on sunglasses just in case we didn't know what they were.
I just now you suggested, and I was like, oh, I could use another accessory.
Yeah, I mean, do it, and then maybe some candy, some snacks, if because graduations can go on for hours.
They can
So,
go on for hours. They can
yes,
go on for a long time.
if you are someone who gets hungry or gets sick, like I do, have some snacks in the bag. Grab
I
some
don't know
snacks.
what it is, but it's like if I'm somewhere where I really shouldn't cough, that's like when I get the tickle in my throat and I want to cough the most.
Yeah.
So it's like having that little bit of like hard candy in your bag. So it's like you feel that and you're trying to like keep that cough down. That helps.
But do not eat potato chips when they are making announcements and everyone's quiet. Right? If you're getting snacks, only eat them when everyone's on a break or talking. So your
And they're clapping.
crunch noise can be masked under whatever. So don't do that, and don't say Sandhya made me eat snacks at a graduation.
I'm just pulling out like a sandwich from my bag, like unwrapping it.
And eating while kids are like, "Oh my god, I did it!"
Congratulations.
So yeah,
Congratulations.
be respectful of the occasion and what's happening. I know they do give you breaks where you can grab drinks or snacks in between, so just do that.
But they might not if it's like a huge school. Like you're all in that stadium together. So
Just hide under the table and eat it.
yeah, yeah.
At least you can pretend it wasn't me. I don't know who it was. So Melissa is showing you sneaky ways of eating snacks at a graduation. But that being said, let me take you to the first look. And guys, you want to watch this video till the end because I'm telling you fabulous, mind blowing, 3 fun facts about the graduation that you want to hear. So you have to
I
stick
can't
around.
wait.
Okay, yeah. So let's go with look number one. I
I
recommend
love it.
it's a kaftan dress that I'm wearing. So I'm going to show you the look in a flat lay, and then we'll talk about it. So it's my kaftan dress with a nice Hermes Birkin, with like nice Louis Vuitton pumps or flat, whatever floats your boat.
I
So
think
that,
everyone should get a Birkin for graduation, don't you?
sorry,
I think everyone should get a Birkin bag for graduation, don't
or
you?
or a Walmart Birkin.
Oh yeah, the Walmart Birkin.
I am not against the Walmart Birkin either. So, guys, whatever floats your boat, whatever you love, should be a good graduation gift.
Yeah, the
Do
Walmart Birkin's cute.
I haven't seen one in real, but if anyone has a Walmart Birkin, I want your hands raised. We won't tell anyone, or just give me a wink in comments below so I know we are on the same page with Walmart Birkin. But yeah, guys, so I am wearing the Duchess kaftan dress. This is what I'm recommending. It's a super comfortable, soft linen dress. It's absolutely stunning conversational piece
I want to
inspired.
make you this star.
Where did
No.
we go, Melissa? Everything.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wanted to make you like
the
no.
center of.
Yeah, the center. There we go. Okay.
So yeah, so that's and it's got this cute little tie-up. It's a conversational print inspired from Marie Antoinette's chambers at Palace of Versailles, and it says "Let them eat cake." So you can kind of show your intellectual side while wearing this dress. It's collared, it's got long sleeves, super respectful, yet it has cheeky slits on the side that give you room for it to be all airy. I am wearing it with heels and these really, really cute earrings, if you can see them, very put together, just some rings in my hands, and that's all. And I feel like I can go to 5 graduations because I'm like so comfortable in this dress, and it screams formal in a fun
Yeah.
way, if I may say
So
so.
you have your hair up.
Yeah, because it's a collared dress. So if I had my hair down, it would be just too much of everything. So I'm letting my hair up, A, because it's if I'm outside in the sun, it's gonna be comfortable. And B,
Yeah.
if you are wearing a collared, like a chunky collar dress, putting your hair up helps with the whole look. You don't want your hair in the face and the collar in your face and the sleeves in your face. Whereas if I was wearing something, that was, kind of a deep neck or an off shoulder, I would bring my hair down.
I think it looks very elegant with your hair up.
Yeah, and it's just easy because I don't have to keep, like working with my hair. I can just put my sunglasses, I can put my hat on. It's all super easy, easy peasy with the dress.
I love it.
Let me show it to you. And of course, I'm going to link, let me run the link right here. So you can go on my website, sandhyagarg.com, and shop this dress, or even take a look. Let's run the banner of the collection right here. So it's "Let Them Eat Cake." It's as simple as that. So
And that's your newest collection, right?
that is the latest collection. So yeah, Melissa, hop back in when I go to my
Okay.
look too. So, what is your take on the kaftan dress?
I love it. I think, can you do the collar up? Like yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So you could do like the collar all the way up, huh?
no, you can. So, there's one hook right here that I've opened, but you could like close it further. So, I
Yeah.
just felt like it looks more like easy chic with the collar open.
And then is it unbuttoned all the way down like this? Like
Oh, it's a placket. So, it's
it's
just
pocket.
still here, the
Okay.
slit, and I closed one hook and one hook's open. And then there's a tie up. So, it's like a tunic, like a kaftan tunic dress. It's just super easy to wear, doesn't get wrinkled easy. So I can sit, I can cross my legs, I can hop around, walk around. I can see everything, when the sun's hitting your face.
Yeah. I think it looks beautiful. I think you simple like the design is so nice that the print is so nice that you don't need like a lot of jewelry because you still have a lot of detail close to your face. But I like the earrings that you have with it. So I
Yeah,
think
but I
it
have
seems
like
really good for travel.
some like bracelets and
Mm.
rings. So you can do that. So yeah, I don't know. I was able to show it? Yeah. So you can do like bracelets and stuff. So play around with your jewelry, but you can just do enough. And if you don't want to wear anything, you don't need to.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Like
Like
the dress
yeah.
adds a lot.
With accessories, if you're not sure, leave them out. You don't have to. But if done right, accessories really add on and look really good. Like I
I'm always
remember.
trying to learn.
Yeah, no, I remember meeting this woman. She was wearing like all beige and like tan, like light tan. And then she had done it with like two chunky gold paperclip necklaces with turquoise blue and moonstone. And it looks stunning. Looks so good the way she had put it together. So when accessorized right, jewelry can really add on. So,
Yeah,
you can play around with it and see what works.
that's cool.
So let's jump to my recommendation number two. It is for people who want to go, who like to feel really hot or are going to a very very hot graduation place, be it Georgia, be it Arizona. I know it's like the sun is shining and it's really hot. So it's 100% cotton off shoulder dress. You can make it off shoulder, or you can cover your shoulders. It does have a long sleeve and it ties up beautifully on your waist. It is formal enough for a graduation, and yet it's, just styled enough for you to look super, super stylish in.
So if you wore it off shoulder, then you wouldn't get like tan lines. So you could be like, I'm tanning my shoulders and I'm attending graduation.
Yeah, and I think if you're attending graduation as like as someone who's graduating, those are a lot of like people on the younger side in their 20s age. So they want to look, be on a little on the sexier side. So I would suggest go for it. It's still appropriate and it's young looking and it's beautiful. And I know a lot of like, young women attend their nephews or nieces graduations, so they don't want to probably do an all covered kaftan, so you could go
Yeah.
for very appropriate still if styled properly. So it's an option. I didn't want to go with all mommy options, so that's why I threw in that option right there. So what do you think, Melissa?
That's a very yummy mummy option though. She did wear it.
So it is a conversational print. You're not going to blend in with other 200 black dresses. You'll still stand out. You'll look stunning and stylish, and still you'll make beautiful photos, beautiful memories.
I think sitting outside in the daytime, like in summer, it's better not to wear black if you can help it. It's just
exactly. You'll be toasted. You'll be like a burnt marshmallow by the end of it.
That's right.
So, guys, embrace color, embrace print and pattern. It can add so much value and like just so much beauty to your memories. So don't be afraid. Look at Melissa. What are you doing, Melissa, today? You're doing a yellow top with this beautiful duster dress.
So yeah, I'm wearing these like wide leg trousers, and they go all the way down. You can't really see, but I wanted to wear my sneakers, but I didn't want anyone to know I was wearing sneakers. So my shoes are actually like covered by my trousers, and it looks like I'm very comfortable, but it doesn't look informal, let's say, even though I'm basically wearing sneakers. And then I have like a silk tank, and this dress I'm wearing just to cover my shoulders or like in case I get cold. But I have like a secret underneath. And I wanted to show everybody this, my secret. But this is a little half shirt that's a sweat blocker. So it just like goes underneath here, and it has these pads in the armpits. So if you are sitting somewhere and baking in the hot sun, I'm a sweaty person, okay? I'm a sweater. So like I just have it on here, but I'm not gonna get all sweaty and gross.
So Melissa is a sweater and I'm a jacket. Such a bad joke. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to resist it, but it wouldn't.
No, never resist it. Never resist it. Thank you for going there.
So yeah, I think that's fabulous. I actually didn't know those sweaty people undershirts existed. What do you call them?
Yeah. I call them a sweat blocker.
Oh, sweat blocker. So if you're a sweaty person, guys, go for a sweat blocker. Melissa's shown you, and she swears by them. Do you order them on Amazon?
I found them on Amazon. I found them other places, but now I wear one every day because I'm too active.
So yeah, so if that's one of your pain points, we have the answers right here on Yummy.
Yeah, I think you can wear like a formal dress, not formal dress, but like a fancy dress or like a dry clean only dress, and you're not worried that you're gonna like sweat through it. While you're sitting outside.
Well, no, I think that's a great advice right there. I know Melissa has some really good gift ideas for us, so I'll jump on to look number 3, and then we'll get into graduation gift ideas thanks to Melissa from BikePretty. So let's do look number 3. And let me show you the dress that I was talking about. So that's the dress, Melissa.
Oh, I can see now. Yeah, it is. You can wear it. It's convertible, so you could wear it off the shoulder or on the shoulder.
Wear it off shoulder, on shoulder. It's stunning, asymmetrical. It's 100% cotton with like a self weave with this blue. It's inspired from a villa in Italy. The print is very Romanesque yet fun. So you are wearing something fun, and the colors are absolutely sublime. So I'm not
I
sure if
love it so much. I love Italy. I love the cypress trees. It reminds me of the like maybe like 1970s style novelty prints, which I love that era. It's gorgeous.
so it's
And
kind
it's
of
100% cotton. That's amazing.
like a toil print, but in different colors. So it's not black and white, because a lot of toilet
Yeah.
prints are like black and white, but this is kind of with colors. And there's a nice fountain and some like Italian Roman statues, and of course cypress trees and the vegetation. So there's a bunch of fun stuff going on. It's a conversational print. You can have so much fun wearing this dress, and still look chic, put together, and show off your style.
Because
And
it does break the ice when you're at a graduation, you're like meeting other people,
oh yeah,
like you might meet the grads, other family, and it's like that sort of awkward moment where they're like, hello, hello, thank you.
nice to meet
And
you.
if someone's like, oh, I love that print.
And then you can
Oh,
talk
hello.
about it. And that's
Yeah.
that's what a conversational print is, when you can have a conversation about that print. It's a conversation starter. So let's jump to outfit number 3, and then we'll get into our gifting ideas. So this is
Yep.
one of my favorite shirt dresses. It's in a beautiful deep purple burgundy color. Always great for Massachusetts. If you're going to a graduation in Boston, there are about a million universities there that have graduations. If you have a graduation in California, which could be on the cooler, nippier side, even in April, May, such a comfortable pick. Yet there are pops of orange and light pink, and the details of lace, and the fit is extremely flattering. It's a fit and flare A-line dress. It's a midi length with sleeves collared. So it's definitely very respectful to all your 100 200-year-old universities. Yet there is a fun element of fun, and you can combine it with, we've put this here with like a burgundy sandal, but you could do like orange sandals, light pink sandals, whatever your style commands you to do. So that's the thing. Let me show you the dress.
I'm so
and,
glad you pulled that dress because it's one of my favorites.
and it's got that peekaboo thing going here, so it's chic. It's
Yeah,
got
it's
the,
very chic.
yeah, designer details, and yet it's formal enough for a graduation.
I think that dress is so special and it's like, it's timeless.
Yeah, and it's in 100% cotton poplin, so it's super comfy. You may or may not wear your sweat blocker, but because it's cotton, it's going to keep you so comfortable.
And that one's dark too, so like sweat stains
Yeah.
aren't going to be as obvious as if you're wearing something light. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, of course, you can see it's all like lace details. So it's super fun. You can show your feminine, elegant side in that dress and combine it with whatever shoes and bags that match your style. You could even do it with nude heels and a nude bag. You don't have to pick a color. Like a nude set of bag, a nude heel goes with everything.
Like something neutral.
Yeah. When I
Yeah.
say nude, it's usually like a nude skin color bag, like a medium tan or a light tan. So, and that those colors go with every dress. So it's like a must have in wardrobe, like black or a metallic.
Yeah, I was going to say like metallic is also a great neutral too.
Neutral.
If it's, you can go with your skin tone, whether or not you look better in metallic silver or metallic gold. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I did a whole video on how to pick colors for your skin tone. Like someone might like me, like a warmer skin tone person, warm colors look really good on me. But someone who's on like a cooler skin tone, has an icier skin tone, colder shades like a cool gray or a cool blue looks good on their skin tone. So again, if you are on the cooler skin tone, then silvers look good on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if
Super.
you're on the warmer skin tone, like I am, golden shades, rose gold looks good on you.
I'm so far on like the warm that for me I have to go like copper.
Yeah,
Like
you're warm skin tone too, just
yeah,
like me. So yeah.
yeah.
So
The
once
under
you, sorry.
the undertones, right? It's not because like our skin tones are different, but it's like our undertones are so warm.
Yeah, and then if you have that figured, you would know why some colors make you look so good and some colors just don't work and make you look washed out or blah. So it's all about understanding yourself, your skin tone, and then working with that, and that's bring the best, that brings the best out of you.
It really does. I guess we should talk about that sometime on another live.
Yeah, like what looks good on you. Let's figure out what looks good on you because every human being is different. Everyone is special in their own ways.
Yeah.
It's not a competition. I'm not competing against anyone, but once you figure out who you are, what looks good on you, you're a winner, no
Yeah.
matter,
I agree.
right? Yeah. Now let's jump to the yummy part, which is the gift ideas. Melissa, what do I gift my niece if I'm going for her graduation or my nephew if I'm going for his graduation?
Okay, so let's say they're graduating from high school, they're about to go off to college, they're gonna get an expensive education. If it's the US, it's gonna cost a lot of money. And what you wanna do is you wanna protect their brains, right? So I'm gonna recommend you get them a bicycle helmet. Because a lot of young people, they go off to college, maybe it's like their first time living away from home, they're on a college campus, they can bike everywhere, but protect their brains, like send them a cute helmet. So I'm a little bit biased because I love my straw hat bicycle helmet. I'm gonna show it to you right
I
here.
mean, we have made these fabulous products. We are proud of them and we do recommend them. So, guys, not to only sell our product, but of course, we've created these unique things. So, show them off, Melissa. Tell people what they're
All right, so
doing.
I think let's say if your niece is kind of like a cottage core girl, if she's ever dropped that surface, if she likes to wear frilly dresses, I think she's gonna really like and appreciate this straw hat bike helmet that's got this wide brim, and you can wear a frilly dress with it. But if it's someone who's like a little bit more sporty, then I have other helmets.
I mean, it's a two-in-one helmet, right? They can, if they want, they can just take the hat off because it's a cover, and then
That's
for some
true.
days they can put the. So, guys, it's actually a two-in-one hat helmet. So, if they want, they can take the cover off and just wear it like that. And on sunnier days when it's super hot and they want to look pretty, or they could just do the cover. So, you are literally getting two helmets for the price of one.
Absolutely. And if you're not sure of their size, I do have gift cards, especially if someone's moving and they don't want to take a bunch of stuff with them, or like maybe they don't know because they never moved in their life. But you know how it is. If you're an adult, you've moved house before and it's super annoying. You move a lot, right, Sandhya?
I have moved a lot. I am
Yeah.
not stuff anymore.
Yeah. So a
Gift.
gift card, a gift card to BikePretty that says, "Hey, I care about your brain,
Yeah.
but I also know you're moving house, and when you're ready, go and buy that bike helmet that you've always wanted."
I mean, I see that helmet, people in MIT, biking around with that helmet hat. I see it like people doing that in Boston easily. I
Yeah.
know all campuses are biking only camp or bike only campus, if I'm not wrong. Isn't that
I
true,
lived
Melissa?
near Stanford University, so I grew up around Stanford University, and I know there's a bunch of students that go there. They come from all over the world and all over the US, of course. And for a lot of them, it's their first experience living somewhere where they can like bike all year round because it's California. We have beautiful weather. And it's a really practical choice, but a lot of them don't actually wear helmets that much.
But you should, because it will only take one time for some crazy driver to hit you.
And Stanford has expensive tuition, so
Yeah.
buy a helmet. It's relatively inexpensive, and
I
protect those brains.
I actually know a few people who died in Boston because they were biking and someone hit them. Freak accidents, like a medical student, like almost finishing their medicine, crushed under a car, and died because of a head injury. So, guys, get a helmet. If you're biking around, it only needs to be that 0.001% chance that you don't want to take. So, I feel like a helmet is a must, like a car seat.
I think so. I think it'll help. I mean, kids who are 18, 19, 20 years old, they don't always make the best decisions, but deciding to wear a helmet is a good one.
And then if you give them a gift card or a gift of a bike helmet, I think that's such a great gift, Melissa. I love that.
Yes.
What other gifting options do you recommend though?
Oh, okay. So when my youngest sibling was going off to college, I went and I got the big like Chinese bag, like laundry bags, that like zip up. And
Yeah.
I gave her like three of those to help her move into the dorm, and she said those were like the best things ever. So that was
Ooh,
like that's the whole other end of the spectrum, but I think that was actually really helpful because she ended up using them to move all her stuff into the dorm, and then she uses them for like laundry bags and to take because she has to do her own laundry now. Like she has to go to the laundromat to do it.
oh yeah. So if you don't have laundry in your building,
Yeah,
so
you probably even if you have it in your building, but you might not have it in your unit, but you have to like take it downstairs to the basement laundry and take care of that.
what would have you liked to get as a graduation present if you like ideal graduation present for Melissa?
Well, it's funny, when I graduated from high school, my mom gave me luggage.
Because she wanted you to travel, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, so if you have someone who loves to travel, give them luggage as or a bag, a nice designer bag or a non-designer bag that's pretty cute and usable. That's a great gift too,
And I
right?
used she said she gave me some good luggage and I used it to go basically all over the world.
Oh yeah. So you're making memories with the luggage.
Yeah, and I think when you're young, like you don't want to spend a bunch of money on luggage, but luggage is one of those things where like the more
Yeah,
you spend, the better quality
yeah,
you get.
yeah. It needs to be easy. Needs to make your life easy. But okay, so moving on from making your life easy to making you feel like $1 million, what other ideas can we give to those people?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you have an idea?
I remember when I graduated, I did get a gold medal from my college in India for being a good student. So my mom gave me jewelry. So that's another great
Oh,
gift, guys. Great graduation gift. You could do a Pandora bracelet with a graduation charm. I am not affiliated with Pandora, but I know a lot of people do that. So throwing it out there, it makes
that's
and
practical because it's small.
yeah, yeah, and I think all women love jewelry. Rings, whatever your budget may be, a watch is a great gift, I feel like, for a graduating person, dependent on, if how much you understand the person graduating and how much you want to spend. So there are a bunch of great options. So let's recount our gift ideas. We have the Melissa Bike Pretty helmet.
Right.
We have big chunky laundry bags, also moving bags, good quality luggage, a good handbag. It could be a zipper
Mm.
pouch, it could be an Hermes, whatever, Chanel, whatever floats your boat. Jewelry, inexpensive or expensive. So we've given you so far five great gift ideas for a graduation present, right?
In Hawaii, this is one last thing I remember this about Hawaii. There's a beautiful tradition where they give the flower leis to grads. And so
Like,
on graduation day, like kids will just be covered in these beautiful flower like necklaces. And I always love that. So I love like flowers, something like that.
oh yeah,
A
but
little
in that,
indulgent.
like of course, take your grad a bunch of beautiful flowers. I've seen people do that. It's such a good gesture. Maybe boys don't appreciate it, but girls love it. So
Yeah.
bring your favorite flowers with a gift or a
With the
gift
gift.
card.
Yes. The gift card.
Cash.
Card.
If it's also super hard. But that being said, Melissa, I wanted to share three fantastic uh, graduation facts that even I didn't know about until I was doing my graduation research. And that's what we've told people we're going to share. So let's share that like a fun fact.
Okay.
Okay. So, guys, fun fact number one, the cap toss is actually pretty new. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
So the iconic graduation cap throw became popular after a 1912 ceremony at the United States Naval Academy. Before that, no dramatic toss, no Instagram.
Well, of course, there wasn't Instagram in 1912. Okay, so you're saying it's new because it's less than 200 years old, but it's more than 100 years old?
Relatively. I guess, well,
Relatively new.
relatively new. But did you do the cap toss at your
We
graduation?
didn't have caps or gowns at my
You didn't?
graduation. Mm-mm.
You were in a church in Italy. You had everything you needed right there.
I mean, yeah, it was like we just dressed up, but there were, like I said, there were like maybe 15 of us there.
Well, if I was in Italy, I would be talking like, like Al Pacino in Godfather. Is our
Italy
graduation.
has its own graduation traditions,
Okay.
and they basically make fun of and tease mercilessly the graduate. So it's not like a ceremony. It's like you get your degree on a specific day, and then all your friends will like put signs around your neck, and they'll like make fun of you, and they'll like throw flour, like the baking flour at you, so you're just like covered and you're a mess. But that's what happens when you graduate.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So that's one of our fun facts. Graduating in Italy is no fun if you are the graduate.
But I think you feel honored to have it
Oh,
happen. Like
really?
if nobody does that for you, that's like saying that's like you have no friends.
Like, does it mean you're fertile or something, throwing like flour on that
That
person?
is a good. I wonder if it's like a fertility
Because
ritual.
flower is like, like a symbol of food, of fertility, of growth.
We'll have to
So,
ask a psychology major.
or go delve into Italian traditions.
Yeah, anthropology. Yeah. Okay.
That being said, let's jump to fun fact two. Sorry, guys. Those gowns have a secret code. Graduation robes and hoods aren't random. They follow an academic dress code that dates back to medieval Europe. Colors and sleeve shapes can reveal. I
It's
think
true.
it's got popped off, yeah. Like which college you're from, I guess. Because yeah, like being in London, our thing was quite specific. Our robe, so let me see
Yeah, like
what.
you have to get a specific robe for your college that you went to, which is a little bit different the way they do it in the UK than in the US. Um,
Okay, yeah. So actually, the sleeves and the robe could reveal your field of study and the degree
Mhm.
you got. So it's basically PhD in fashion. So it's got chopped up. So that's what it means. Like that's what. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that.
I think I am remembering this because my parents had me very young, but they went to college and they went to a lot of graduations. So I went as a child, and they had very specific robes that they had to get for their ceremonies. My dad's got a PhD, so he had to get one of those like PhD robes for his ceremony.
Oh, that's so interesting. So, guys, those robes and capes are not just random, they have a
No,
meaning. Fashion has meaning. If you are a nerd like I am, you would appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I'm a nerd as well, and there's a lot of traditions around graduation, so it's
Yeah, and
fun.
I feel like everything is like so, symbolic and things mean stuff, and that's what gives life meaning.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we are just existing.
Yeah, yeah. Well
Okay,
said.
let's jump to fun fact number three, Melissa. Did
Oh
you
yes,
know tassels actually mean something? Did you know that?
I did
Okay,
know that. I do remember this from the
okay.
graduation ceremonies I've been to.
So I'll read it because I have no clue and then you can enlighten me, okay? You start with the tassel on the right side of your cap, and after you officially graduate, you move it to the left. That tiny flip symbolizes leveling.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
absolutely right. And it's like part of the ceremony. So they'll have all the grads and they'll do it all together. They'll be like, "Boop." And the cap, it's known as a mortar board. At least that's what we call it in the US.
Oh, that's so cool. So, guys, these are fun facts about tassels, your graduation capes, your graduation cap, the cap throwing ceremony. Just in case you didn't know, now you know, and you can enlighten five other people. But yeah, we'll be thank you for joining us. We'll be back with some more amazing styling talks on Yummy Mummy Style Chat. And Melissa, let's say bye to our viewers.
Yeah, bye. See you in 2 weeks. Thank you, Sandhya.
And if you are attending a graduation, tell us in comments below where are you going or what university graduation you're attending. We would love to hear your input or your experience. So don't be shy. Comment below.
Yeah, and congratulations to all the people working hard and getting their degrees, getting their diplomas. We're all very proud of you.
We are very proud of you, and go have fun and get great photos at your graduation.
Yeah, and have some fun this summer.
Yes. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Bye.